conversations on the issues that
to string along with the Security Council, considering...
I think France and Germany do understand that the obligation is on Iraq, and if there's any confusion about that, I'm sure we will clear it up in the days ahead in our conversations with them. There are different ideas right now as to how to proceed, and the United States believes that the best way to proceed is to keep showing determination, political determination, and military determination with our deployments which, as Secretary Rumsfeld said the other day, support diplomacy. And now let's wait and see what the inspectors say on Monday with respect to the degree of cooperation they have received or not received, what they believe the situation is, and then we'll have a debate. And so I do not rule out that a solution would be found either for a peaceful way to do it or the use of military force that would draw the strong support of the Council. This is a beginning debate, not the end of a debate.
That affects Britain's position in Europe, whether negatively or positively?
Well, look, all countries come at these important issues from slightly different perspectives, and it's no different today than it always, in a sense, has been. But as Secretary Powell has said, 1441 was a unanimous decision. My own view is that one of the reasons why it took such time and attention to negotiate was because everybody in the room knew that what they were signing up to in that resolution were the consequences of the resolution as well.
And stand with the United States and a handful of other allies that want to do something about this without further delay.
The United Nations came together and responded to the challenge that President Bush laid down on the 12th of September. And that resulted in 1441-15-0. The international community spoke clearly in that resolution. The international community now to say, never mind, or walk away from this problem, or ignore it, or allow it to be strung out indefinitely with no end, I think would be a defeat for the international community and a serious defeat for the United Nations process.
Yeah, well, look, you can always write these things up in that way. What I know about 1441...
And I think we have demonstrated since the President's speech on the 12th of September that there is a way forward. And it's a way forward if we remain united, if we don't take our eye off the ball, and if we recognize the problem is not what the inspectors can find or not find. The problem is not the United States. The problem is not the United Kingdom. The problem is Saddam Hussein and his willingness to disarm and the obligation he has to disarm in the eyes of the world and in front of the international community. And let us not have any illusions about why this is important. As you heard the Secretary say earlier, he has materials, he has weapons, he has the intention to create more weapons of mass destruction. This isn't just for bragging purposes. He has used this kind of weaponry in the past against his own people, against his neighbors. He has invaded his neighbors. And this is a serious challenge for the region, for the world. That's what the United Nations is all about, and this is a challenge that must be met.
This is not about inspectors. It's not about the US or the UK or France or Germany. It's about Saddam Hussein and the Iraqi regime and the fact that it has been violating international law, holding stocks of poisons, of viruses, of deadly diseases, trying to rebuild its nuclear capacity to make nuclear weapons in complete defiance of international law. That's the issue, and that's why this matter has to be resolved. Thank you.
Thank you.